on the channel, I've made tons of videos teaching you guys how to turn invisible, but sadly most of these don't work anymore. But is there any other way to turn invisible? That's why in today's video, I'll be showing you guys a ton of ways to become invisible inside of Brookhaven. Let's start with a method that I bet everyone can do easily. For that, you're gonna need around 100 Robux. Since for this one, we're gonna have to buy an avatar in the Roblox marketplace. By that I mean a character model, and we'll need something very small. One that was pretty good for that was this very tiny mosquito. It was literally just a little mosquito, and you could buy it for only 60 Robux. Sadly, this item has since been completely banned from Roblox. I did find this other one. Its name is Bug, but you'll have to buy it for 165 Robux. It's a little bit more than I said, but that's okay. First, we need to equip all the pieces from this character. All we need to do now is to load my new avatar. Wait! I tried it once more, but it still doesn't work like we wanted to. Did they remove it right now for some reason? Oh, there we go! Now we've turned into this little guy. With that, we're just kinda invisible, but not completely yet. To do that, we're gonna need to use one of these animations, which is going to be the lay down animation. After that, your character will lay on the ground, but it didn't really work as I wanted it to. We may need to make ourselves even smaller. I guess it made us even smaller, but not exactly invisible yet. We'll have to try something else. What if we go into the scale of our avatar and put it all to the minimum? Then we need to refresh our character and make ourselves small once again. Looks like this bug stopped working since then, but it is still very hard to be noticed by anyone around here. We are even smaller than a literal chair. Why don't we use this opportunity and a sleeping bag to make our way inside someone's home then? I'm literally so small that I end up sliding around the ground. This is crazy. Hello, safe! Boom! Alright, even more money in my bank. Because of just how small we are, we can literally hide ourselves anywhere around the house, like on this chimney here. The owner seems to be making her way over here, and she didn't even notice me here at all. At least this method works pretty fine, even if I'm not really invisible in the end. She seems to be trying to understand who stole her safe. There's also this guy with her. They literally have no idea that I'm even here inside this thing. So now it's time to scare them. I'll put this skeleton right in front of their door. I'll even put another sitting right on top of their bed. That'll look real funny. They must be so confused with whatever's happening. How couldn't they be? She also said no for some reason? What are you saying no to? Now she's saying please. But why is she even doing that? She's probably sad that I'm doing all this to her own home. Why don't I put this skeleton in a coffin in her bathroom then? That's pretty weird. Oh no, looks like she started crying after that. Poor girl. We should probably get out of here. I won't take any guilt for any of this. I think they saw me. We need to be quick. They can't ban me. They're sure about to do it. At least I'm small enough that that's hard to do. Just put a bed right here and done. We're out of there. That's right. Another trolling has been successful. There's still another method we can do that's pretty funny actually. To do it, we're gonna need this character model right here, which is actually completely free. So you can just grab it from the store free of charge. Don't forget to do this in your scale options. Put all the sliders up to the max until you'll see that your avatar is stretched out like this. Now go over to your items, then the prop box, and go into the chair section. And you can use any of them, like this one for example. Then do the lay down animation like we talked about before. Now try to sit on that same chair. Well, it should have made us go fully invisible. Oh, I was using the wrong animation. This should be the one we needed. As soon as you try to sit in there. Perfect! We've now turned invisible. A way to make it look even better is to take your hair out of the equation and try it once again. Awesome! With that, we basically turned invisible. Or into a chair, I guess. For sure, anyone that walks by will find it weird that a chair is just out here on the sidewalk. This isn't even the end to this chair's story. Because if we put the chair right here now, then put a ton of lights around it to call everyone's attention. Put a sign right behind everything and write this on it. Sit for money. And that's basically then. With that, you have to do that exact same bug I told you. And there, now you'll be sat there and no one will be able to see. That's basically how this prank goes. Someone will try to sit down on this chair to get some money, but since we're already sitting on it, they won't be able to do it. Let's wait for a little bit and see who's gonna be the first person to fall for this little troll. To call even more attention, I joined the same game with my regular account, and I'll put on some millionaire clothes to get into character. Now I just need to carry this bag full of money and stand right beside the chair, because whoever sits on it will get every penny in this bag. So try your luck. While that's happening, my other account is still on the chair, just waiting for anyone to try and sit on this chair, because they they won't be able to. We're still just waiting. Does no one want to win some easy money with this chair of mine? I think we got our first person. I imagine you're looking to get some money yourself. You may even need it. A wardrobe change would be pretty good for you. Then sit on my chair. All the money on me will go to you if you sit on that chair. Come on, dude. It's not gonna bite you or anything. Don't be shy. Maybe that player didn't understand what I'm saying. So I sent a message on chat calling people to sit for money in the lobby. Now we have to see if anyone is gonna try it. I imagine my verified checkmark is gonna call people's attention at least a little bit. A little girl also showed up. What's up? Do you want some money? Looks like more people came. Come on, everyone. Try to sit on my chair and win all this money in my hands right now. Wait, she's calling me fake, saying I'm some sort of faker. What are you saying? All you have to do is sit on my chair and you win the money I'm holding. She even said that it's pretty obvious. Stop being like that. All you have to do is sit on that chair. Oh, that little guy from before is trying his hardest with animations in case he can actually sit on it, but sadly you won't. And my invisible account is still just sitting pretty and waiting for someone to actually end up sitting on this thing or not. Just so you know, the chair method doesn't only work in that place, since if you try doing it inside of a house, for example, all you have to do is use that same animation and sit down like before. As you can see, it works just as well. The bad part is that this place has a glass floor, so she can see exactly where I am still. But if you find another place with some regular floors, you just have to place a chair like before. Then do the exact same method to do it once again. Yes, it works just as well as before, as you can see by the empty chair in this house here. The next method to turn invisible is a bit more expensive than the others, because for this one you're gonna have to buy each of these items right here. This one is mostly an optional one if you want it. So by using each of these items all together, by refreshing your avatar in the game, you should become invisible. Or at least it should be. We're still this weird floating thing. Oh right, we still have to make ourselves smaller. And done! Now we're completely invisible. Check out the smoke that's coming out of me. It's almost like I'm a ghost because there's no body to see it all over here. We can even test this out in other people's homes, just so you can see just how effective this thing is. First, I'll make my way in easily like this. No one can even see me, so I'll make my way upstairs. I can literally go anywhere and no one can see me at all. Now we can go right next to her safe, blow it up with the C4, and she'll be none the wiser. More money to my invisible bank. With that, I already stole from another person, and she can't even find out where I am still. What would happen if we tried dancing in this case? I guess since I'm invisible, nothing really happens. We could also start putting fire all around her house. That would be fun. They're natural disasters. You probably left the stove running and ended up in this mess. I'm not at fault here at all. You can trust every word that comes from me. Oh gosh! This house is completely on fire right now. I should get out of here fast. Don't worry, the firefighters are here to save the day. The invisible firefighter. I'll be the one putting out the fire in your house. I may look like just a fire hose, but I'm a trained professional in this field. The invisible firefighter can put anything out even if you can't see it clearly. To be honest, the invisible firefighter isn't a bad title to have. How confused must they be with what's happening right now? Out of nowhere, a walking fire hose came to put out the fire in their home. This is madness. And done! The fire is out, and so am I. Goodbye! Another day's work for the invisible firefighter. Let's go back to the precinct. There's one more method that works just as well, but for this one, you'll have to get a private Brookhaven server. Dude! Look at how buggy my avatar is right now. Let's refresh it so it's back to normal again. Actually, I'm talking normal Nando this time. Here I am back again. Inside one of these private Brookhaven servers, we're able to use the free camera, which is what I'm using right now. Here's what you have to do. First, go into your inventory and grab the binoculars. Hold that in your hands and activate the free camera. Now, as soon as you make the animation to use it, you'll see your character disappear. That will only really work for yourself. So remember that you're the only one that'll see you disappear like that. I even logged in with my other account just so you can see that other people won't see that same thing. It's basically something only you experience. The next method that I'll be playing is well known and pretty old as well. This one works even nowadays. All we have to do is get really small. Then we get camouflage, which is to say use the black skin color. Also get yourself some clothes that are black as well. It'll work even better if you're not using any ears or accessories. Even the face can come off. There, I'm quite well camouflaged after that. Now by getting yourself a motorcycle and using that same laying down animation, as soon as you hop on top of it, you'll see that you'll basically turn it into a ghost cycle. Because if you look, it doesn't even seem like someone's piloting it at all. all. We're even passing in front of other people's homes. They're surely confused about whatever's happening here. Certainly quite strange. That's quite a nice method you can use to prank some players. You can also do the same with cars. Just look at this. It really seems like there's no pilot at all in the vehicle. This is awesome. Anyways, guys, leave a ton of likes on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like these. Watch one of the videos on screen as well. You'll have tons of fun with just one click. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Have a good one.